Welcome to your transfer bonanza with the very exciting news that we have signed a player. If Ian was here, he'd be so excited, wouldn't he? But once again, he's let me down. So we have obviously signed Angel Di Maria for £59.7 million. If you're an Arsenal, Chelsea, Liverpool, City fan, you've obviously been confused by the papers. It's not 59 billion. It's just 59 million, which is 9 more than Torres, who doesn't score any goals. Or in Merseyside, the same sort of money you pay for the likes of Stuart Downing and Andy Carroll, that sort of combination. Who would you rather have? World Cup finalist and the most recent Champions League final man of the match. That's who we thought we'd buy. It's a good move, lads. Right, let's talk about the players we haven't signed but could sign. It's been a long summer. We've been linked to players all over the globe, but right now we are down to the last 4 as we enter the last week of the transfer window. It's very exciting. It's a bit like the X Factor. Here we go. Benatia from Roma, Blind from Ajax, Vidal from Juventus, and Nigel de Jong of AC Milan. Benatia's gone to Bayern Munich. Pretty sure that's happened now. So we're down to the last 3. It's even more exciting. So let's talk about Daley Blind. We know Van Gaal likes him, but there are conflicting reports because on the one hand, his agent is saying we've had no contact from Manchester United. We're not involved in this story. We don't know where it's come from. On the other, there are people who sort of suggest they're in the know and are speaking to scouts, and the scouts are saying this one's done. It'll be signed in a week. We don't know who to believe. So what we're going to do is believe neither and just wait and see what happens. Eventually the window will run out and he'll have signed or he won't have. Moving on, Nigel de Jong. Again, we know Lou Van Gaal likes him. He's a fan. He's Dutch. We've been linked to everybody Dutch. We haven't bought anybody yet. We're bound by somebody, surely. What we know about him is that he's not really committing himself to AC Milan. He said he doesn't know where he'd be. He's 29 years old. He's got important decisions to make. And elsewhere, AC Milan, he's got a year left. They're not eager to give him a new deal. So he's probably willing to leave. But there's nowhere else that Manchester United come into this other than he plays central midfield and he's probably available. There's no other reason for us to be there. He's not mentioned us. We haven't mentioned him. There's no knowledge that we've contacted his agent or anything like that. It's just he's available. United obviously need a central midfielder because we've got this gaping hole in the middle of the pitch, which does need filling. And he's sort of seen as a sort of gritty, sort of cheap alternative to Vidal. And let's move on to Vidal. Apparently his agent, Fernando Felikovic, that might be how you say his name, was in Manchester on Tuesday. How do we know that? Because lots of people have gone, well, apparently his agent was in town, and none of those people have given any proof. They've not shown a picture, they've not seen him in Nando's, there's nothing, there's just apparently he was there. I mean, anybody could say that. It's like, it's not impossible he was there, like we don't know, and neither do they. So the problem with Vidal is his knee. We know Lou Van Gaal likes him though, he mentioned him the other day, which is exciting. He also mentioned Messi. So maybe that means he was sort of joking. Or maybe we're going to sign Messi. We don't know. We do know that there is a problem with his knee. We don't want him to be an Owen Hargreaves Mark II because he played like 39 games in 4 years. And that would be awful, especially if he's going to cost a lot of money. Again, we have conflicting reports. Some people saying that Juve are going, no. We're not selling him. Nothing doing. Other people saying this is all agreed. The only thing that needs to be sorted out is a price, either money or money and a player, i.e. Hernandez or Kagawa. Someone even claimed that he came up whilst talking about Hernandez, like Woodward's on the phone going, yeah, so Hernandez, yeah, so that much money, right, yeah. Oh, by the way, what about Vidal? And apparently Juventus just went, no! We don't know if that's true. Can't imagine that that's how these sort of things happen. Otherwise, you wouldn't get sagas like Vidal that last forever. I just want it to end, to be honest. It's been going on forever. So let's move on. Those are the players we might get. We're going to wait and find out. We don't really believe any of this. To players who could leave. Danny Welbeck obviously has been told he might be able to go. We're not really sure on the details. Van Gaal was a bit cagey. Obviously, we don't want Danny to go. Everybody loves a bit of Danny Welbeck. Fellaini looks like he's probably going to stay now because he's injured, and Napoli don't want to buy an injured player, which is sort of disappointing. Kagawa has been linked to a few clubs because Van Gaal said he was no good in the middle. Mata, people have been linking away because they've gone, well, if they've bought Di Maria, they won't be able to keep Mata. No idea where that comes from. Then Hernandez, Anderson, Cleverly, anybody that played against MK Dons, which is unfair because a lot of the young lads, it's their first chance. Give them a break, come on, give them a break. Right, that was your transfer bonanza. Let us know what you think. Who should we be signing? Who should we be selling? Write it down below. Subscribe to FullTimeDEVILS, share this video with your mates, and like it. Makes us feel good in here.